Let's see this lead code problem. Given an array of positive integers nums and a positive integer target, return the minimum length of a subarray whose sum is greater than or equal to target. If there is no such subarray, return 0 instead. What we have to do? Minimum length of a subarray we have to find out whose sum is greater than or equal to target. Let's consider one example. Here array has been given 2 3 1 2 4 3 and its target has been given 7. One second, I don't write it somewhere else. Here target is 7. I will represent target with T. So T is 7. How will it work? Let's see. At first, what its index 0 1 2 3 4 5. I will write below also its index 0 1 2 3 4 5. I will tell you why I am writing. This is I will represent I, and here I will represent this one J. So see, initially I have to take one sliding window that will slide according to its sum. What's in the question? It is asking return the minimum length of a subarray whose sum is greater than or equal to target. That means this sliding window target should be either equal or greater than target. This sliding window sum should be either greater than or equal to target. So initially at first find out if sliding window sum is greater than or equal to target or not. So we will at first sum the value of the array. So 2 plus 2 is less than 7, so 2 plus 3 plus 1 plus 2. 2 plus 3 5 plus 1 6 plus 2 8. This is 8. That means this is greater than target. So what should be its length? Length, that means how many elements are here. I will represent that through length. So till what position it has gone here? Till here I. This will represent I with I. And till first position, this I will represent J. That means till fourth element 2 3 1 2 it has gone, then its sum has become more than target or equal to target. So length will be here what according to index. Here length is 4, so according to index what should be its length? 3 minus a starting index, last index minus a starting index plus 1 equal to 4. See, we have to check the minimum length of subarray. So what we will do again, we will remove first element. Okay, so what will be the sliding window length? 8 minus 2 equal to 6. This is less than target, so we have to take subarray, so it should be contiguous. That means okay, length is here 4. We have to find out minimum length. So I will check till last index if there is any subarray whose length is possible, what lesser than 4 or not. So now I have removed 2. So what is the sliding window length? 6. So I have to update its length with 1 more. Why? And I have removed 2, so I will update this J with also first index, because if I take another subarray, then its starting position will be second element. So now sliding window size will be 6 plus 4. I will shift I here So this is 10. 10 is greater than or equal to t. 10 is greater than t. Okay, now its length is, I have to find out minimum length. From here we can see there is 4 length, but I will do formally. So its length should be 4 minus a starter index 1. This is last index 4. 4 minus 1 plus 1, its value will be 4. See, if its index is less than, if its length is lesser than previous length, then we will update length with previous minimum length. Okay, that means I will have to compare. Here we can see length is 4, no need to compare, both are same, no need to update. So now again what I will do, I will remove what second element. That means now sliding window size w minus 3, this is 7. 7 is greater than equal to target, yes. So if I remove this 3 and now j will point here, then how much is its length? As you can see there are 3 elements. So 4 minus last index is 4 start, here beginning index is 2 plus 1, this is 3. So that means length has decreased once 3. Previously it was 4, now it has become 3. We will again remove this one and we'll see if it is possible here or not. See, w will become 7 minus 1 equal to 6. 6 is greater than or equal to 7? No, 6 is less than target. So what we will do? We will move to next element. That means I will point to last index. So here w will be updated to 6 plus 3 equal to 9. After becoming 9, it is greater than equal to target. So its length will be, see, I index is 5 and j index is 3. So 5 minus 3 plus 1, this will be 3. So length is still 3. So no need to update. Now what I will do, I will decrease a starter, that means beginning element. That means at fourth position this 2. So if I remove 2, so sliding window size will be 9 minus 2 equal to 7. This is greater than or equal to target. And now its length is, as we can see, its length is now, j will point here, 2 only. 5 minus 4 plus 1 equal to 2. So now length has been decreased. So its minimum length now will be 2. Now see, if I remove second last element also, then what will be sliding window size? 7 minus 4 equal to 3. So this is less than target. So what should be our final length of minimum sub array, which is greater than or equal to target? This will be 4 plus 3, because if we add 4 plus 3 here, it is becoming 7. So its final length will be updated with 2. That means this is the minimum length. So here minimum length will be 2. That should be its final answer. Okay. I've already explained how it works. Now see its code. This function is minimum subarray sum, minimum subarray length. I will define n equal to length of these nums. One window I will take. window equal to 0 and starting index j equal to 0. Then I will go inside for loop for I in range 0 to n. Here I will add with window plus equal to nums I. See here I will add till I get window size either greater than or equal to target if it is possible. Then I will check by removing a starting index. Here, here see I will point to last index of the array and j will point to a starting index of the array or window whose size will be greater than or equal to target. So while this one has taken from starting to end. See in this window what will happen. This is the sum of elements, sum of subarray elements, that is greater than or equal to target. Okay, and I will point to last element of subarray okay. I take another comment and here j will point to a starting element of subarray, that is window. This window is subarray actually. So now this window size has been greater than or equal to target. So it will go in while loop. While window is greater than or equal to target, what will happen here? I will find out its length. What is its length here? So length I will define equal to n plus 1. Why n plus 1? Because this array maximum length is n. So I have taken n plus 1. Its length can't be greater than n. So I have just taken one more than its length. Here length I have to update whenever window size is greater than or equal to target with length equal to minimum length comma last index is I minus a starting index plus 1. Now I will remove a starting element, a starting index element. So window minus equal to a starting index element is j. Okay, and here j will be incremented with ones. So what will happen here? I'll Here I will point to last index of the subarray and j will point to a starting index of the subarray. So once I am what incrementing with I and from forward direction and from backward direction it is incrementing with j. That means a starting index will be j. So here what I have done, see it can be possible, that means if we add last element of the array then its sum is greater than equal to target, And it can be also possible that if we remove first index element for a starting element, then also it can be more than equal to target. So until this window is greater than or equal to target, this will go inside of this while loop. Okay, because we have to find out minimum length of the subarray. So we will check from both sides, from last element also and from first element also of that subarray. So this will check from first element, and this for loop will check from last element. Okay, whatever subarray will be formed, we have to cross check with, if we remove the starting index element, then also its length is greater than equal to target or not. Okay, after adding another element. So see, if its window size has become lesser than equal to target, then again one more element of the original array will be added here. So whenever its sum is greater than equal to target, then it will go inside while loop, and in while loop we will remove, we will remove the starting index element according to j, and we will check its minimum length. Okay, so in this way length will be minimum. Now this is the complete function of this program. Now what I have to do, I have to return the minimum length. So length has been already updated, but there is one case, like their target is 11 and here 3, 3, 6 to 8 element only, and each value is 1. So its sum is 8. So that means here length can't be less than n or equal to n, because if we add whole element then its sum is only 8. So it can't be greater than or equal to target. So what should we return here? If length, that means what will happen, if its length is, if its window sum is less than equal to target, then this for loop will be completed and length will not be updated. So what will be its original length? Length equal to n plus 1. It will still be n plus 1 only. So if length equal to n plus 1, then we have to return 0. That means it is not possible to find out any subarray whose length is greater than or equal to target, whose sum is greater than equal to target. Else case, return length. Why length? Because here length will be updated. In else case, that means there can be any subarray whose sum is greater than or equal to target. See, this is the program. Let's again understand this program. What I have done, I have defined one function. With target, we have to find out, and nums, this array has been given. N is the length of nums. Length I have initially taken n plus 1, that means total size of array plus 1. Here one sliding window I have taken 0, its initial value, and j, this is the starting index. This is the starting index of subarray. Okay, I have gone from first element to last element inside of this for loop. Then I am updating this window size until its size is either greater than or equal to target. Whenever its size become greater than or equal to target, then we will go inside of this while loop and we will remove the starting index element, and we will find out its length. If its length become lesser after removing a starting index element, then this will be updated. That means if we have already taken, that means in first case it is not possible, but it might be possible in another case, in second case. That means after adding the last another element, and if we remove the first element, that means a starting index element, then its length might be possible, its sum might be possible. That means it is still greater than or equal to target, then in that case length will be minimum of length and I minus j plus 1, that means j value will be incremented, so its length will be decremented. So let's run this program. This is syntax error. What is syntax error? n equal to len nums. Okay, this should not be here. I have given this test case completed. Test case 1, 2, and 3. Now submit finally. So see, it's submitted here. Okay, thank you.